Hallelujah! How's it going? My name is Blessious, and the entire month of July, IGN has been giving us their first little sneak peeks at Destiny 2. We got our beta, and it's still going on until, well, tomorrow. But the cool thing is they gave us a sneak peek at how public events, open world patrols, and, well, dungeons are gonna be in Destiny 2. And it's not gonna be, well, just a boring patrol where you've done it once, you did it 1,000 times. It looks like it's actually a lot of little things hidden about and that can get you gear, whether it's Nightfall tier rewards, some gear for killing some bosses, or just finding a dungeon. I think it's pretty cool. They overhauled the public events to be, well, more like Archon's Forge and Court of Oryx. I think that is so freaking amazing because Court of Oryx I was never really fond of. You go in, you have special bosses that you have to kill, but I was just never a big fan of the Dreadnought. On the other hand, Archon's Forge, I liked it a lot better because, well, I knew I wanted to Saladin's Vigil in there, but it was just a whole lot easier to get to because you could hop on a Sparrow. But now they're expanding it not to one location, but they're taking that and giving it to all public events that could easily trigger a heroic mode that spawns harder bosses to beat, harder enemies, and gives you better loot. Not only that, each week you're gonna see patrols that have abilities to give you Nightfall tier rewards. All you gotta do is complete what they ask of you. And it says that right on the freaking director, and that is so sweet. And in this case, prestigious loot for clearing public missions on Nessus. I think that is a great addition for those that might not be able to, you know, do, say, a Nightfall. You can actually just do it just by doing public missions. So it looks like open world is going to be filled with, well, the patrol rather, is going to be filled with people. And it's going to be great because if you're a solo player that might not have an ability to get into a guided game or a patrol, you're going to be able to go out and see, hopefully, people doing these activities, and you can sneak up and do it with them, aka kind of like Court of Oryx. I think that is great for just the average player and someone like me that likes to play by himself. Next up, the Lost Sector. Now, this actually shows a Lost Sector that could be found right now in the beta, because if you go into the strike in the beta, take a right, you can see the Lost Sector icon. And everyone thought it was the vaulted glass triangle door. No, it was actually a really hidden path that I can't believe I didn't find. And I didn't go into game to try to find this, but I'm sure they blocked it off. But there is a little dungeon down there with a cabal waiting for you. And, of course, as more console says, sweet, precious loot right there. So, all I know is I'm going to be spending September 8th doing the story and then just grinding out each location, trying to find secrets. Give me those secrets. Other cool thing is, like, Failsafe, the AI from a colony ship that crashed ages ago, is going to be there giving you side quests. So kind of like a world quest. And I think that's so freaking cool because you'll be able to find maybe the bones of adventurers long ago, and you can piece together stories. You can find out why the Vex are on Nexus. You can find out what the Cabal are drilling. You can find out why the Fallen looks so badass now. Seriously, have you seen the Fallen? As someone that loves games like Witcher, Skyrim, Breath of the Wild, I think this is such a huge step in the right direction. The Dreadnought was something that I explored heavily in the Taken King, but once I got my exotic sword, once I got Touch of Malice, I was really burnt out about that place. Kudos to the guys that grinded all 3 exotic swords. I don't know how you did it, but for me, I think this is going to be something cool where it's going to be something that we have to come back to. Because really, why do you go into patrols anymore in Destiny 1? You really don't need to. You don't need a farm for materials. This is actually giving us a reason to go back every week for those Nightfall tier rewards to get a little bit more story from Failsafe, and I'm sure there's other things for IO and Titan and, well, European Dead Zone. I think this is so cool that we get freaking world quests. This is what I wanted, that Breath of the Wild feel. Whether it's, you know, maybe it ties into a reward. Maybe in the European Dead Zone, we see the guy with the sniper that looks like No Land Beyond. Maybe that's how we get that, completing all his world quests, making sure the European Dead Zone is safe. Maybe we go and just maybe get like this cool ghost shell that gives us a special perk for our ghost from the AI warship. I don't know. I'm trying to piece things together. We don't know the story. All I know is I am very excited. These are huge steps in the right direction, and it's going to make it so September I don't have a life. Which is a good thing, Bungo. I applaud you on that. This looks amazing. I can't wait to go in there with my friends. Have someone that has a Ward of Dawn, pop it, because there's a Cabal warship raining down on us. That is a step in the freaking right direction, and I love it. I absolutely love it. Alright guys, that's my opinion about the IGN piece. I hope you enjoyed today's video. Later on today, there's also a double upload. And hey, you can also catch me streaming on Twitch, twitch.tv/Blessious. We'll be enjoying the final days of the beta. Thank you so much, Bungo, for extending that, because I don't know how I'm going to go back to D1 after playing D2. If you enjoy the content and want to see more Destiny 2 videos, why not subscribe to the channel and leave a like on this video? I love you guys so much. Until next time, Cowabunga!